Tips on how to choose winning stock. Learning how to use the stock market is always more than just a little tricky. But even then, being able to foresee what is going to happen in the stock market will always have a risk factor. You win some, and knowing just which ones to pick should not be left to mere guesswork or hunches. Here are a few good things to look at when trying to find that just right stock for you to invest in. Pay attention to the market. Anyone that does any kind of investing knows that you have to keep your eye on it at all times. It certainly will not take care of itself. So unless you have a stockbroker, then plan on checking the overall results of the company that you choose to buy stocks from. Unless you have a good memory, it may be a good idea to make some kind of chart to plot its stock trends, too. This will give you an instant overall view of the way your company's stock is performing. Investigate carefully. Unless you have a lot of money that you can just throw away, you need to be careful where you invest. Do a little homework. Being a success in the stock market takes a little more than blind luck. Here are 3 things that you should look at when considering what company to invest in. The history and background of the company. It is always good to find out what is the reason that this company is doing so well. Ask yourself whether or not it is because of good leadership, overall quality in the products or services it supplies, or is it just a fad product that will soon fade away? Ask yourself if there is apt to be a projected demand for whatever that company is offering. In other words, is there a reasonable expectation of growth in the near future? Other things that you want to understand are the quality and integrity of the company. If you are not sure, or if that company is definitely involved with things that you do not agree on, stay away from it. There are many other ones to choose from. The performance on the stock market in recent months. This is also a must. You need to study the way that their stock has performed in at least the last 6 months. See if you can spot a trend that goes in a generally upward direction. Be careful of companies whose stock explodes overnight. They can implode just as quickly, and there goes your money with it. Seek for a more even, but generally constant increase in stock value. News about the company. This is a continuation of paying attention to what is happening. The stock market, and the companies behind it, changes every day. Do weekly internet searches for news about the company in order to detect forward motion, and whether or not it is staying a leader in its field. You can also be aware of negative events, such as a shake-up in CEOs, scandals, the misuse of funds, improper reporting of its finances, etc., anything that might mean you should take your investment somewhere else. Other news might deal with why some stock market watchers think that your company is solid and a good investment, which is always good to hear. Don't put all investments in one company. Finally, be wise and spread your investments over a rather broad base. Make different kinds of investments, too. Don't put them all in the stock market. When you start to see problems in one, don't be afraid to make a decision and move your investment. Always be learning more about how to invest. You want to learn as much as you can from those who may know more than you.